it's Kaylee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this super easy light coverage makeup look. This is a great look for every day. You can wear this pretty much anywhere. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So I'm going to be starting off today's look by using the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For primer. I have a little sample size here that I got in a Sephora Play box about a month ago, and I've been using it a lot lately and I really like it. I feel as though it gives the skin like a very smoothed out and perfected type of look. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out on my finger, about that much, and as you can see, it is a little tinted, has like a skin color tint to it, but it does like kind of blend into the skin very nicely. So regardless of what skin tone you are, I feel like this would work for you. So we're just going to go ahead and just work that in. And then I'm also going to be spraying my face with some Smashbox primer water. Okay, and then next I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Perfector. I also got this in a Sephora Play box last month. This one is in the shade 8, and I've tried this a few times and I have really liked it. I think if I pick up the full size, I might check out shade 9. This is a tad bit light for me. But if you want like a drugstore version of this that is really good, the Maybelline BB cream, this pure one in the blue packaging, is really nice. The only downside of this is that I believe this, which is medium deep, is the darkest shade that they make. So that's a major bummer, but if you were looking for a good drugstore alternative, that's a great one. I'm just kind of going to dot this all over my face, and then I'm going to buff it in with a brush. Alright, and then I'm just going to start buffing this into the skin, and I'm using my IT Cosmetics Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush number 101. Okay, and then next I'm going to be applying concealer. I'm going to be starting with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I will be using the shade Custard. And I'm just going to take that just under the eyes, kind of a little shape like that. And then on the inner corner and on my eyelids as well. And then just down the center of the face. And then for me, what's super important when you're doing a light coverage look like this is also adding in a concealer that's going to be a closer shade to your skin tone. And I'm going to be using Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan. So I'm just going to apply that right under. And then just some right around the sides of the nose. So you're gonna look like that, which is super cute. And then I am just taking that same foundation brush and I'm just gonna start buffing that in. So all that's really doing is just giving you a little bit of extra coverage because we did such a light coverage base. It's just gonna help make everything look more smooth. Okay, so now I'm going to be a little bit extra and I'm going to use two different setting powders. The new Hourglass Veil Powder, just because I like some areas of my face to be a little bit more matte than others. And then this peach powder is a very great matte setting powder. And then some areas I want to be a little bit more illuminated, a little bit more dewy looking. And then that's where I'm going to use the Hourglass powder. So I'm just going to take the Hourglass brush that they made to go with it, and I'm going to use the under eye side. So now before you start doing this, you want to make sure you blend out any lines or any creasing that you might have under your eyes, just because if you were moving around a little bit before you went in with powder, sometimes the like concealer can tend to move around. But you just want to make sure you blend that out first. That way you don't accidentally end up setting over it with the powder and then now you have like a permanent line there. And then I'm going to take the other side of the brush. I just got blush on. And then now I'm just going to go in with that Too Faced powder kind of on the outskirts of my face. And then probably a little bit on my nose as well. Just in the areas that I feel like I tend to get a little bit more oily throughout the day. And I'm just going to take my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. Okay, and then now to bronze up the skin, I'm going to be grabbing the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette. And I'm going to be dipping into the shades Angle and Princess Cut. Just on a Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. This Nars bronzing powder in the shade Casino. This is the same formulation as the Laguna bronzer, just the darker color. And I'm going to pick up a Japanesque brush and just bronze up the skin. So now for blush, I'm going to be using the Nars Wanted Cheek palette. This is the volume 2, so this is the darker one. And then I want like a very, very glowy blush, so I'm actually going to take this shade right here and just swirl that on my cheekbones. And then now for the eyes, I'm actually going to dip back into that Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. And I'm going to take the shade Enhance, which is this tone right here. And I'm just going to grab a little Tarte brush and I'm just going to smooth that all over my eyelid. And then now I'm going to keep this super, super simple. And I'm just going to grab the shade Angle with a little Morphe M441. I'm just going to dust some of that into the crease. And you can use any matte bronzer for this, whatever you have, but I just had this in front of me. And I'm going to run just a little bit of that along my lower lash line as well. Just to look like we did something to the eyes without really kind of going overboard or anything. So I'm just going to grab my Tarteist Double Take Liner real quick and just tightline my upper waterline. I always do this anytime I'm going to wear false lashes, mascara, whatever it is. Like if I'm wearing eye makeup, I do this just because it's going to make your lash line look a lot fuller. Lower lash line, I'm going to take a nude liner and I'm just going to use the NYX Wonder Pencil. Using a nude liner is just going to help your eyes like look more open and awake. I'm actually going to top that with a little bit of Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy liner as well, just because this one has like a little bit of a shimmer to it. And then now for mascara, I'm going to be using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. You could totally throw on false lashes with this if you wanted to, but for today, I'm just going to do some mascara. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Master Chrome. And I'm just kind of going to put that all over my cheekbones. Also, I'm just going to add that on my brow bone and my inner corner as well. And then actually, just to make it a little bit lighter, I'm going to top it with Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight. Okay, and then now I'm going to be using the Too Faced PG Mist Setting Spray. Make sure you shake this really, really good. And then on my lips, I'm going to be wearing the Palladio and Holmes collab in the shade Rescue. Kind of feel like I need gloss. I'm using the Hard Candy Serum Plumping Lip Gloss, and then this one is in the shade Sunkissed. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this light coverage, easy makeup look. Hopefully you will be inspired to do something like this. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any ideas for anything that you want to see from me in the future, leave it in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, you gotta go now. Bye-bye.